My name is Tara. I'm 17. I had my first drink when I was 13 years old.
My sister probably drinks, I don't think she drinks as much as I used to.
I would say I drink about 4 to 5 times a week. And when I do drink, it is to get drunk.
The fun that I've had drinking and being with my friends outweighs any badness that's happened.
I haven't had the bad experiences to where I'm saying I gotta stop. I gotta pull back because everything seems good right now. It's fun.
I'm sure my mind is wasting away brain cells when I drink, but at what rate, I don't know.
Convinced that alcohol problems are far in their future, Tara, Nathan, and their older brother Brian joined us to find out how alcohol might already be affecting their lives. More specifically, their brains.
What we do here is we get three-dimensional pictures of the brain. Any guesses on which one's normal and which one's not?
That's normal.
Yeah, and how we can tell it's normal is there's just nice, full, smooth, even activity. This is a person that's drank a lot of alcohol through the years. She's not quite 40, but what you see is overall decreased activity, or we call it scalloping, or it actually sort of looks shriveled. With alcoholism comes a decreased ability to learn. You know, the more we learn, the more actually our brain grows, the more our brain makes connections. And when you drink, you decrease those connections and you decrease your ability to learn. We've scanned kids as young as 14 who've been drinking since they were 11, and you can already begin to see the scalloping or the shriveled effect.
We'll use this tape here to hold you in place.
Eager to see if alcohol really changes his brain, Nathan volunteers to get his brain scanned. First while sober.
Here we go.
And then after getting drunk. The drinking begins. A California Highway Patrol officer confirms Nathan is indeed officially intoxicated.
0.109, so he is just over the legal limit of 0.08.
Alcohol is a very significant suppressor of brain activity. It shuts down brain activity, and so you won't think as clearly, you won't make as good of decisions, you'll be more impulsive, you'll act like you're only working with half a brain.
I know that I could drive home safely right now, assuming that no other drivers cut in front of me and smash into me.
Nathan undergoes his second scan. It's now time to see if there's a difference between his sober and his intoxicated brain. Nathan's sober brain is on the left, his brain on alcohol on the right.
Looks like Swiss cheese.
If you look back here, here's your coordination part of your brain. You see how much smaller it is. And so even though your perception is, you can drive, no problem, you'll be the same, that part of your brain that controls that is not the same. The thing I'm very concerned about with your brain is your ability to drink more and more and still be able to function. And we can see it hurting your brain, and you're still standing, which means your cells are craving alcohol. You just have to ask yourself, which brain do you want?
I'll take the better of the two.
I want to know what mine looks like now.
It's Tara's turn next. Even though she is sober, will Tara's brain already show signs of alcohol damage?
This is your brain. And we're looking underneath.
What do you think about that?
What do you mean?
It looks like there's a lot of holes.
It's already beginning to get some bumps.
Really?
Beginning to see already there's some decreased activity in your brain. And that's not what you want. You see this little valley going between the two sides?
Yeah.
That shouldn't be there.
Really?
You're too young to have that. I mean, we get that as we age. If you continue to drink, it's going to get worse. Given that, you also have a lot of really good brain activity. And odds are because you're young, it'll come back and you'll be able to have a happier life. If you keep drinking when you're 30, you'll have the brain of a 70-year-old.
No.
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
See, when you say that there's no way I can continue with that.
I will not have a problem quitting. just to see what happens.
From what I saw today, looking at my own brain, what I heard, what the effects can be, I'm gonna quit. I mean, I'm gonna try my hardest to just stop completely. I mean, that's how we function. That's my brain. That's what's gonna keep me going and get me a career and a family and make good decisions. And it's not worth 2 hours of just goofing off and being someone else for that damage in the long run.